What's up, my beautiful people? Today is October 7th. It's a big day. Here's the energy report. Today marks the first, the 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. The Mars square Pluto will be exact to the degree, not the minute, but the degree. But we are definitely feeling this energy big time. So Mars square Pluto. This is intense, deep desire for change. This is intense, deep. It could be frustration. It could be just this idea, this thought in your mind you just cannot get out of your fucking head. This is this thing that you just need to do. Just now with Mars being retrograde, this can be turned internal. We want to be careful of this because although, of course, introspection and whatnot is, very important. It's important to be able to express this energy in as healthy as possible way. Okay. So, there's a high possibility, particularly this whole week, really, of getting into arguments, fights, or having the wherewithal to get into those difficult conversations that you need to have, right? The ones that you really just feel like you need to have for a long time, but just haven't had the gall to do it. This is the week where the energy is just going to make you want to do it. Now, mind you, this is not something that you're going to have to try to push or upon you. This is something that you're just going to feel within, right? As always, these energies are just feelings that come from within. And you're like, where the fuck is this coming from? Why do I feel this way, right? Now, on top of this, okay, we have Venus, Quincunx to Chiron. Okay, this is that weird feeling. How do I receive? How do I not really sure who I am? How do I move through this? So whatever situation it is that you're going through in your life, it's going to be deepening with relationships, with business, with life itself. There's so much unpredictability going on. It's sort of every little thing. It's a very chaotic, scattered energy. But this is giving us the impetus to break through these barriers, to face these things that we have not wanted to face, to feel these things that we have not wanted to feel, and to do these things that for whatever reason we have not wanted to do, but deep down we know that we need to, or that, either to cut ties or come together or, make something happen or make a shift or, go in this direction, whatever. All right. Now, on top of that, we still have this, we have a double yod, okay, that's going to be kind of hanging out for a while between White Moon Selena and Jupiter Pluto, a sextile, and they're both quincunx to the North Node. Now, today in particular, the moon will be transiting over the North Node. So with the moon being in part of this yod configuration, this makes the energy that much more potent and that much more emotional. All right. It's like, okay, for the life of me, I have to do this thing. I've got to get it out there. I've got to go in this direction. I don't know why. I just got to do it. All right. So just get it out, do it for you. Right. The sun is coming into its opposition with Mars retrograde as well, which is, we're going to start feeling that. Whenever the sun is opposed to anything, the sun is us, our heart, and Mars is the divine masculine out in our reality. And the divine masculine right now is sort of like feeling weird, right? Not really sure how to approach shit. So when it's opposed, it's looking at each other from an inside out kind of angle, right? So the world almost seems a little bit inside out right now. And that's good if you're looking for it, right? But it's also gonna be a little weird too, because we have Mercury exactly opposed to Uranus that is retrograde right now. So these two oppositions on top of that square make for a really funky day. Today is going to be incredibly weird, unexpected communication, epiphanies, shit coming up. And so whatever communications come into play today and for the rest of the week, really, that is the first level or the first tier of a 3-tier process. Okay. We are clearing away deep, dark stuff that has to do now. Earlier in the year, it was the divine feminine. Now it's the divine masculine. Now, don't get it twisted. This doesn't mean that we're talking about men and women. This means that the divine feminine within us all, which is how do we receive? How do we nurture? How do we love? How do we feel about money? Right? That's Venus. That's what Venus represents. Mars right now is the highlight. Okay. That is how do we structure? How do we create? How do we do? How do we do? How do we go out there and make it happen? How do we create? How do we be? Right? Exist as like for men, it's going to be more like how do we be like, who am I? For the woman, it is more like, who do I want to be represented with? Right? So keeping it simple on those two tiers is, I think, a good idea. When you start to go to all these different gender things, look, there's either a male or a female, you know, down to the DNA level. There is not 57 different kinds. I'm sorry. It just doesn't happen that way. There's 57 different kinds of emotions for sure, but that does not, emotions do not determine gender. Okay. So this is where we're at, guys. It's going to be a little like Scrabble, Fraggle, Rock in the brain. Scrabble, Fraggle, Rock in the brain. That's what's going on. But whatever is coming up and coming out, it needs to come out, right? You need to get it out. You need to let it go. And you might surprise yourself by just what you learn from what you say or what you hear or what happens. And then you might be like, oh, wow, thank God that shit happened, right? This is a culminating kind of energy. It's a culminating energy in a way that we have not really wanted to face it before. And of course, 2020 has been a fucking shit show, right? But we're at that point now where, okay, gotta go. Let's go. Clean it up. GTFOH. Get the fuck out of here. Right? Yes. All right. So that's today. I wish you guys well. This next few days, going to be intense. I'm just going to put it out there. All right. Mars square Pluto is probably the most intense aspect that we can have in astrology. One of the most. All right. So let's just go through it and just remember that this energy is here to make us stronger, to make us grow, to make us expand, to get us out of our own freaking way. All right. So have a great day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this content. I appreciate you guys so fucking much. I love y'all. All of my subscribers and followers, thank you so much. If you'd like a reading from me, you can go to my website, spiritualbodybuilder.com. And anything else you want to know, just hit me up, yo. All right. I love y'all. Have a great day. Namaste.